The 4x400 meters is no longer predictable. In this video, we analyze Jamaica's strength at CARIFTA and the dramatic Commonwealth Games final where everything changed. From smooth exchanges to clutch anchor legs, this is relay racing at its best.
Expectant. They should be so proud of what they have achieved here. Azai Gardner will lead off for Antigua and Barbuda. Bahamas, they go in lane number 7. Make that lane number 4, apologies. Grenada in lane 5. There's Gardner for Antigua and Barbuda, the lead-off runner.
On your marks.
Tight inside lane. That's number 1. On the 20 boys, 4x400 final.
Set.
Antigua, Barbuda, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Trinidad and Tobago, Bahamas, Grenada, Jamaica, Guyana, and Barbados. Grenada have the 400 champion on the opening leg. Gave them a fine start in qualifying today.
Guyana.
And he's looking to do that again tonight, the Guyanese. Javon Pinnock seems to be on the opening leg for Jamaica. Trinidad and Tobago have stopped here. No, it's Kamaria Bygrave on the opening leg for Jamaica. Guyana and Jamaica. Barbados going well on the outside in lane 8 as well. The 400 champion, the 4x400 man, steps away to give Guyana a slight advantage over Jamaica. Brilliant run by the 800, 1500 champion. And the officials getting caught in the way of some of the athletes there as Marcinia Rose takes the baton for Jamaica. The 400 silver medalist goes in front. Guyana in second. Terrific start for them. They're in medal position. Rose wants to leave with a gold medal and he opens up the advantage for the Jamaicans. Barbados in third. They have a shot at the medal as well. St. Vincent and the Grenadines in fourth. Down the home stretch they come. Rose for Jamaica. Guyana, Barbados, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Grenada following. Here they come. Javon Pinnock has the baton now for Jamaica. Fall started in the 400 final. Was on the third leg of the silver medal winning 4x100 team last night. Is this his moment of glory as he flies down the backstretch? The Jamaicans are well clear here. 3:05.68, the CARIFTA record. Pinnock still flying. Guyana still in second position. Barbados in third. St. Vincent and the Grenadines in fourth. Grenada not out of it yet. They are in fifth position. Here they come to the final change. It's Jamaica. They have, is that Jaquan Coke on the anchor leg? It is Jaquan Coke, you know. First we're seeing him for the CARIFTA Games. Well, second, he was in the 1500. Silver medalist in the 1500. Shocker seeing him on the 4x4 team, but the Jamaicans are so far clear. There's a mad battle on for the silver medal. Guyana holding that position. Grenada coming forward. Barbados there as well. St. Vincent and the Grenadines just off the pace. Coke is fighting and holding on for Jamaica. He is so far clear. He's not going to be caught. Guyana in second, Grenada in third, Barbados in fourth, Jamaica, Guyana, Grenada, Barbados. That's the way they go across the line. The Jamaicans sweep the 4x4s. The Grenadians have another medal to celebrate. Guyana with a silver medal. And Terra finished
leg one. In lane number 8, Trinidad and Tobago, and they're brought in Jareem Richards, the 200-meter champion, will go on the last leg. Lane number 7 will be India. Mohammed Anas Yahya, he'll kick us off. And Jacob will be on the last leg for them. Lane number 6 will be Jamaica. They hold the game's record, the second fastest team in qualifying. Lane number 5, Kenya. Moesa, the 400-meter fourth placer on the last leg for them. Botswana will start in lane number 4. They've qualified fastest for this final. Nigeria will go in lane number 3. Looking cool and calm. Johnson Namani is their first leg runner, and Barbados will start in lane number 2. Jonathan Jones on the second leg, the bronze medalist over the 400 metres, will run the second leg for them. Barbados start in 2. So there he is, Ruzala Samukonga. He woke up this morning not a Commonwealth champion. He'll go to bed with at least one Commonwealth gold medal. Can he have a storming last leg like he did in qualifying and bring Zambia home a medal here? The final male track event of Birmingham 2022 here in the Athletic Stadium is ready to go. The men's 4x400 meter final: Barbados, Nigeria, Botswana, Kenya, Jamaica, India, Trinidad and Tobago and Zambia. Silence falls across Alexander Stadium. And now it erupts to a roar as we get underway on the first leg. Running lanes, of course. Trinidad and Tobago going well. St Helier on the first leg for them. Jamaica moving nicely with Bartley down the back straight. Botswana as well in lane number 4. Remember, the fastest qualifiers for this final. Leongo Scotch on the first leg for them. So a full way round in lanes. We've got 4 pairs at the moment, haven't we, in terms of formation for this men's 4x4 final. Kenya moving nicely. Mokobi, who was 4th in the 400-meter hurdles on the first leg for them. And here comes the first changeover, Tim. Let's see who's in the lead in this final.
Always hard to judge, Kath, but a brilliant leg from Dwight St Hilaire there of Trinidad and Tobago on the opening leg. Tell you what, Botswana are going well too in the blue in lane 4, aren't they? But it is Trinidad and Tobago. Asa Guevara on this second leg for them. Breaks from lanes. He has a couple of meters on about 4 teams. There's still a pack hunting him down. He's got to run smart this second half of this one, Kath.
He has indeed, but this is good for Trinidad and Tobago. A 4-meter lead over Jamaica. Nathan Allen on their second leg for them. Botswana currently in 3rd. Zimbani and Godzi on the second leg for them. Here come Kenya, though, strong on that second leg. And Barbados as well, closing on this second leg for the changeover.
Trinidad and Tobago take over in the lead. Jamaica 2nd, Botswana 3rd, Barbados 4th, Kenya 5th, Nigeria 6th. That's the way they go. They're all still in the hunt. The gaps are not big, over half a mile run. And Trinidad and Tobago, Kath, with Marcel Cedeno on this one. Maybe relinquishing the lead, or are they? No, he's battling off the 3rd leg runner, Javon Powell, there as they go through 200.
Well, it's going to be a tasty final leg. Remember, Trinidad and Tobago have Jareem Richards, the 200-meter champion, stepping up, and he's a 44-second runner. Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, Botswana, a superb run by Anthony Pasella of Botswana. The hands are held high by the outgoing runners. Botswana now pop into the lead.
Well, that's probably the perfect position, Kath. Wouldn't you always want to be a metre or so down on the leader rather than behind him? But he's not hanging about. Jareem Richards, the 200 champion, has blasted straight past the final leg runner for Botswana by Uppo and Dory and into the lead, and he has a couple of metres with 200 to run.
Jareem Richards in the final 200 metres, looking around. He's cool, he's calm. He's got such good speed endurance, but Botswana are saying, and Dory onto his shoulder. Trinidad and Tobago, Botswana battling for the gold medal. Kenya have come into the bronze medal position, passing Jamaica, but Jareem Richards, easy as you like, 3:01.30. A brilliant run by the Trinidad and Tobago team. They were set up perfectly for Jareem Richards to dance around Alexander Stadium and pick up the gold medal for Trinidad and Tobago. Botswana pick up the silver. Wow, what a brilliant...
The men's 4x400 meters continues to be one of the most unpredictable and strategically demanding events in track and field. Two races, the CARIFTA Games final and the 2022 Commonwealth Games showdown, offer a compelling comparison between Jamaica's traditional dominance and the rising challenge from emerging relay powers like Trinidad and Tobago and Botswana. Together, they reveal how execution, depth, and tactical precision now matter more than reputation alone. At the CARIFTA Games, Jamaica once again demonstrated why they are considered a cornerstone of Caribbean sprinting. Facing strong competition from nations such as the Bahamas, Grenada, Trinidad and Tobago, and Barbados, the Jamaican squad approached the race with composure and confidence. Rather than chasing the early leaders, they positioned themselves strategically, allowing others, particularly Grenada, to dictate the initial pace. Grenada's aggressive start, fueled by their individual 400-meter champion, created early pressure, while Guyana and other teams remained tightly packed. Jamaica, however, stayed controlled, executing clean baton exchanges and maintaining rhythm through each leg. As the race progressed, their depth and discipline became increasingly evident. Unlike some rivals who began to fade under pressure, Jamaica built momentum across each exchange, gradually asserting control over the field. What set Jamaica apart in this race was not a single explosive leg, but collective consistency. Each runner contributed evenly, ensuring that no ground was lost at any stage. By the final leg, Jamaica had positioned themselves perfectly, allowing their anchor to capitalize and secure victory. It was a textbook relay performance, balanced, efficient, and ultimately dominant. In contrast, the Commonwealth Games final in Birmingham presented a very different narrative. Here, Jamaica entered as one of the favorites, backed by a long history of relay success. However, this time, the race unfolded in a way that exposed just how competitive the global field had become. From the opening leg, Trinidad and Tobago set the tone. Dwight St. Hilaire delivered a powerful start, immediately putting his team in contention. Botswana and Jamaica stayed close, while Kenya and Barbados remained within striking distance. The early stages were tightly contested, with multiple teams running in formation and no clear leader emerging. As the race moved into the second and third legs, Trinidad and Tobago maintained their advantage through disciplined running and strong exchanges. Botswana began to apply pressure, particularly with an impressive third leg that briefly shifted momentum in their favor. Meanwhile, Jamaica, despite staying competitive, struggled to gain a decisive edge. The defining moment came on the final leg. Trinidad and Tobago handed the baton to Jareem Richards, the 200-meter champion known for his speed endurance. In contrast to Jamaica's collective approach at CARIFTA, this race hinged on individual brilliance. Richards wasted no time asserting himself, surging past Botswana and creating a crucial gap. His composure in the final 200 meters ensured that Trinidad and Tobago secured gold in 3 minutes, 1.30 seconds. Behind him, Botswana held on for silver, while Kenya produced a late surge to claim bronze, overtaking Jamaica in the closing stages. For Jamaica, finishing off the podium was a surprising outcome, highlighting how even the most established teams can be vulnerable when execution falls short or rivals deliver exceptional performances. Comparing these two races underscores a key evolution in the 4x400 meters. At CARIFTA, Jamaica's strength lay in depth, cohesion, and flawless execution across all 4 legs. At the Commonwealth Games, however, the balance shifted toward teams capable of combining strategy with standout individual performances, particularly on the anchor leg. Ultimately, these races illustrate that the era of guaranteed dominance is over. Jamaica remains a powerhouse, but the gap has narrowed significantly. Nations like Trinidad and Tobago and Botswana have proven that with the right mix of talent, planning and execution, they can challenge and even defeat the traditional giants. In today's 4x400 meters, victory belongs not just to the fastest team on paper, but to the one that performs best in the moment.